In this week's parsha, God tells Moses to tell the Jewish people that he will redeem them from the slavery of Egypt. And in doing so, God says the famous four expressions of redemption. I will take you out, I will save you, I will redeem you, and I will take you as a nation. Our sages tell us that these four expressions of redemption become the basis for the 4 cups of wine that we drink on Seder night on Pesach. When we drink these 4 cups of wine, there's a very interesting law. The law is that, in theory, between the first cup and the second, we can interrupt by drinking other things. Between the second and the third, we can also drink other things. But our sages tell us, bein gimel ledaled, between the third and the 4th cup, there should be no interruption, no other beverages, no other wine drinking, but straight from the third should come the 4th. Why is this? If you examine the 4 expressions of redemption closely, you'll find an interesting thing. The first 3 talk about what we are going to be taken out from. We're going to be taken out from Egypt, redeemed from Egypt, saved from the slavery. The 4th one says what we're going to become. We're going to become God's nation. Obviously, the exodus from Egypt is not just about the exodus from Egypt, it's about the exodus, our personal exodus from our own Egypt, from our own bad habits, from our own prison, personal prison, to a life of greater freedom, connection to God. When we redeem ourselves, when we grow ourselves, often it entails giving up bad habits, giving up negativity, saying goodbye to the past. But our sages warn us and tell us a very interesting thing. The human mind, the human heart is always active. When we give up something negative, we must immediately replace it with something positive. We cannot leave a vacuum. A vacuum just invites other negative forces to take the place of the old behavior. If we try to be less angry, if we give up bad habits of eating, if we give up bad habits of the way we speak, we must also substitute it with positive things, more learning, saying better things, complimenting people, doing positive things, doing kindness. We cannot just move away from negative behavior. We must right away replace it with positive substitutes. That is what the rabbis mean, that between the 3rd cup and the 4th cup there should be no interruption. Between the first 3 cups, which is moving away from the negative, and the 4th cup, which is replacing with the positive, don't leave space there. Don't create a vacuum. Right away replace it and engage in something much more positive. Have a wonderful Shabbos.